Hello, everybody, and welcome into another exciting adventure here in Hammerdown Racing. This is Niner Dan, and I am joined tonight with our reigning champion for the Truck Series, Schlinken. Schlinken, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. How about you?
I'm ready to see what's about to happen here. We've been in Atlanta for 3 days, 2 days, 3 nights, something like that. And I feel like it is HDRS 0, Atlanta 2. The track has just taken these boys by surprise, I guess. Some situations have just came up in different races that have just made this week's racing more intense and tight than I was really expecting in week 2. But now that these sliders are coming into account, I feel like it's time to tame it down, and these trucks are going to give us the best race we've seen all week.
I can tell you what, last season when I was in trucks, it almost felt like every single week that when we were to race the trucks, we would put on the best show. So hopefully that's what we see out of these trucks.
Well, heck yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. So now, I mean, don't get me wrong, buddy. You put on a heck of a show last night when you were up there. You made a couple moves for 3 wide for the lead that you had me jumping up and down in the balcony, being like, "Holy!" I mean, I do believe I went to apologize for swearing last night when Schlinken went 3 wide on that move. By the way, I mean that was something else. I was excited for you. How was it? How was Atlanta for you? On the positive side, because I'm trying to leave the negative in the past. We're done. We're done with all except for the build to the car builders and stuff of what got demolished last night. Everything's in the past, man. But what positives did you take out of last night, and what did you learn?
Well, I got better at running the bottom line.
Okay.
I still need some work on that because I came into Atlanta running that top on the back stretch down, but I wasn't what happened in the race. So.
Well, Schlinken, I actually called you guys out on that last night in the broadcast. I'm like, Happy has made these guys think that they're supposed to run the bottom of this race at this track. I said, none of them are really realizing that you need to go up by the wall to get your faster laps. And to me, I mean, Happy just hugged it. It took me 30 minutes to get around him the other day in an Atlanta race, because he once he gets on that line, it's over unless you're gonna have to do it the wrong way. But he got on that bottom last night and he hung it, and then you tried to. I saw you tried to mimic him. And it was good for your first time in a cup lobby or a cup league race, trying to hold that bottom line. The bottom line in Atlanta is something that was never meant to be held. And Happy did it like a genius for, 40 laps straight. Man, it was something different.
I could say one thing. When I was leading a few times, you could see me. I was trying to move up and try to create that normal line. I believe it was me and Memphis. We kept, "Hey, Schlenk, you're in the lead now. We can try to control this back to where it was." I'm gonna try, but everyone else in the field hugged the bottom, and we got screwed over. So I just went back to the bottom.
Oh yeah, and look, every time anyone tried to go up to that top, they were just moved to the back, because everyone would just take that bottom, hold it down, and go. What I'm ready to see tonight with these trucks is, there's a few things I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see Panda. Panda, after that, was it 4th place finish last week at Daytona? I'm really ready to see what Panda brings tonight. He was excited. I jumped in a practice lobby with him earlier, just because I haven't really ran a slider truck at Atlanta, and I want to see what it was like. And pretty sure, were you there?
I was there.
You were, and Favre was there. Yeah. So obviously I didn't win with Favre and Schlink there, but I learned a lot about sliders, and the main thing I learned was always have your finger on the trigger before the screen flips, because if you move the screen after you set your slider, it goes back to the first one. And at Atlanta, you don't want the very first slider option because you're in the wall before you take the green flag, pretty much.
And the reason why it does it is because I'm pretty sure if you have never ridden that track at a slider and you haven't ridden any laps, I'm pretty sure it might send it to a 1. But regardless, I think it puts your slider, no matter what adjustments you've made in game, it puts your slider to what you started with and got your fastest lap ever with.
Wait, what?
Automatically, whenever you switch to the track. Because I remember one time, I forgot what track it was, I believe it was Sonoma. I got my fastest lap ever with like an 8 there, and for the race, I kept having to put it down to a 1, because that's what I ran there.
That is so cool. I did not know that. I just wrote that as a note in my phone to test my your slider theory, because that's pretty awesome. And now we're just kind of waiting to see. I think they were doing roll call and possibly about to send over invites. Can you hook up with anyone over there and see if they're about ready?
Yeah,
Oh, I do know. Let me hit up Henson.
They might be in Discord, like the chat.
Oh, they are in Discord.
Wait, Biker and James Snow are in the chat.
I'm not a very Discord knowledgeable person. This is all new to me with Discord. But I did just message the big winner in the Xfinity race Thursday night, Henson. Man, if that boy had a car. That's all I'll say about that. I have never. What's that?
Is he in the truck still?
Well, I wasn't about to break that awesome news quite yet, but so last week I was in the 21 truck, and I realized that truck racing and sliders is just not for me. There's too many buttons you have to try to push on pit stops to get a good pit stop out of the way, and I decided I would rather be up here with Twoon, who's coming. I promise you, he's coming soon. So Henson is going to be driving that number 21 truck tonight, and I mean, I was going to wait for Twoon to get here to say this, but I'm going to go ahead and pick Henson to win this thing because the boy just, I can't find a spot he loses. I've been looking, and he's just so good.
My pick tonight, honestly, I've been talking to him. I feel like he's one of those drivers that can really amp up the aggression, but keep it to the level of, not making people mad once in a while. But I feel my pick, he's a really fast driver. He got picked for an alternate. He wasn't too excited about it. He won the Xfinity's debut Daytona this year, and I think he's going to do it again with a truck slider at Atlanta, because this is the type of track it works.
Okay. I'm sorry that he picked you, Yeti. I should have picked you. Actually, Yeti's kind of my dark horse here.
Honestly, I have never seen him run at Atlanta, but I just know he's gonna be there. It's part of it.
I got invites, but I don't know when to bump over, so waiting on that. Let me see here.
Everybody is in the Xfinity truck Discord, so I'm gonna do my mic and go into there and see when they're starting.
Yeah, go ahead and do that for me, and I am going to check out our stats here and see where we are with who is in there. I want to start to see that. And I'm sorry if I sound a little hoarse today. This is the well, I can't even count. I've seen a lot of racing today. I have seen a ton of racing today, and it has been worth every ounce of my voice that I'm losing. I have already seen that Henson kid win a couple times. over in the debut of another league's Xfinity and Custom Truck Series, where Dunlap had a great showing over there, finishing, I believe he was second in the trucks. Dark Knight was over there, finished fourth in the Xfinity Series. I think Schlenken finished in the top 10 over there in his Xfinity debut at Pocono with that group. And yeah, it's been a good afternoon of racing so far. I'm ready to cap it off with this, and then head over to Kill Switch, where we do every Saturday night over there with Far Field. And we have special guests Maka, Shovel, and possibly True Death tonight. And we have special guests Maka, Shovel, and okay. Whew.
They just informed me that they're gonna let me know when to be.
Yeah, I saw that. Old Schlinken sent me a message saying he'll hit me up, so that's fine. That's perfect. So how when the last time you raced a slider here at Atlanta did you race here last season? I wasn't really a part of the trucks much last season.
Yes, we did race there at Atlanta. That's why I had the speed I did in sliders earlier. If I remember correctly, I practiced all week at Atlanta that one time. I'm almost positive I had that speed for Tulum. He ended up winning that race. I was running in the top 3 with him almost the whole race, right next to him. And it came down to pit stops, and you know, him being Kuhn, nobody else made it on tires. Like, yeah, nobody else made it on tires. But he put his tape, I believe, all the way as low as he could with making it balance. He did everything he could, put his tire pressures way down, was burping way more in the corner, and saved enough tires to lap everybody and win. And I believe I spun out, rebounded, got fifth.
I'm sorry. Did you just say he lapped everyone to win?
Yeah, he lapped everybody to win because of his pit strategy.
That's the coolest thing in the world. Maybe I don't want to unretire and go. Maybe I might want to unretire and go back to this whole truck thing. But I'm ready to see this, man. I am ready to see some Yeti up there. I'm ready to see what Biker has. I'm ready to see old Henson. It's just gonna be. I'm excited, man. It's just gonna be a good week. This is gonna be a good week here with the trucks. What is that noise? That hurts. Oh, is that them? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just gotta keep it on.
Oh, I think we're good. I got my buddy Sniper here just gonna shoot me a message. We should be good. So what is it you're gonna be looking for here in this first stage, Lincoln? Because you're the expert. I don't know.
I love my trucks.
You put your slider between the D and the S. That's what I do when I go in someone's lobby who has sliders open and I don't know what the heck to do. I never pick anything else. That's it. Always that one. And I learned today that. Yeah. Isn't that it? Yeah, I think recommend setup. Yeah, that little spot between the D and the S.
I can tell you what. Almost. Except for Snowman, which I ran a 1 to win that race and dominate it.
Huh?
Almost every track, I would say 70% of the tracks, truck slider, you always want to run a 7 or a 6. That's the main thing about trucks.
A 7 or a 6. A 5. Okay, so how many slider settings are there?
There is 9.
Alright. And the closer you get to 9, the looser you're going to be. The closer you get to 1, the tighter you are.
Yeah.
Okay. You're educating me. That's what I want to learn.
And some people, when they start out with sliders, and someone tells them what slider to run, they'll count 0 from when it's on the left, but that's really a 1. When it's all the way to the left, that's a 1.
Oh, so you don't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You go 1 is the first one that it's sitting on.
Yeah.
And then 2. Okay.
Tight,
okay.
All the way tight is 1. All the way loose is 9.
Well, that's simple. Okay, so I'm gonna go and get in a slider lobby after we're done here tonight, just to see if I can beat somebody. Because I was just telling Jinx a few minutes ago, I don't think I've won anything in like 2 weeks. It's time for me to win a race. I don't care if it's a shopping cart race between here and the Walmart. I just want to win something, dude. I don't know. He said he was on his way. Yep, I did ask.